The revolution will make the impossible possible, will shape dreams through teamwork. This revolution will innovate, impact, lead. The revolution, however, will not be televised. This revolution is being spearheaded by the Jamaica National Building Society Foundation through the ILEAD School Leadership Project. The project seeks to create a transformation in the education process, whereby schools and communities are inspired to reshape and redefine each child's learning experience. The summit, held in July 2016, brought together those who have made the commitment to be change makers.
Our children cannot wait any longer. Our research clearly tells us that great schools are those which have great leadership. And at this point in our education system, we need leaders who are bold, who are not afraid of doing what is uncomfortable, and who are not afraid to innovate.
The school leadership has that responsibility to implement and to seek out new techniques to encourage learning in the schools and learning within the settings of the schools. Because it's not okay to say that all students and all schools will perform the same way. And part of the experience that we have had is the development of this creative mind in education.
The Prime Minister reiterated the government's commitment to creating a world-leading education system.
Programs like the ILEAD project will help to ensure that we get maximum value for the money that we're spending. Because at the end of the day, above everything else that the government can do, education will only maximize the true benefit to the society when we have good institutional leaders at the school level.
Change is the expected outcome, but to get there, the change makers were encouraged never to waver from their mission.
They need to know that there will be resistance, but that persistence overcomes resistance. That's what a revolution excites inside of us, is that it forces us to become persistent. It forces us to say that we are strong enough and to believe that we can fight the battles.
While leaders create the environment for change, they also need to challenge their students to maximize the possibilities in all opportunities.
As leaders in our schools, we must make sure that our children are experiencing two things every day: rigor and joy. That those children are being challenged at the highest levels, but they love it so much that they look forward to coming to school every day. That our mission here in Jamaica and around the world has to be to build schools that our children, that our parents, that our teachers are fighting to get into every day instead of fighting to get out of.
The revolution starts when we recognize the need for change, while simultaneously cultivating the attitude to drive and accept the change.
You cannot take an individual or an institution to a point to which you have never been. To put that in a sociological context, the spirit of the leader is often the spirit of the institution.
It's a question of commitment. We need to be so committed and so involved that we can't help. We bleed it. It oozes out of our every pores. We want and we desire and we need improvement so badly we can't help it. It hurts. We need to be in that place.
And to get to that place, it is imperative that the change makers keep the big picture in mind.
That's why it's so important that we reach them with those high expectations and that rigor and challenge them early so they can see that they have 100% potential. They will rise to our level of expectations. That's why we have to have high expectations for our teachers.
Will come your way, but the hotter the battle you see.
truth of the matter is, folks, is that there is an innate, deep, almost inexpressible yearning within each one of us to find our voice in life. It is in this place that we are able to dream big dreams and turn up the volume on your dreams. You cannot over-communicate the vision. Every opportunity you get, every staff meeting you have, every devotion you have, go back to that big vision of what this place can become.
The change makers were reminded that the opportunity to weave magic was in their hands, and the creative outcome might not necessarily come from a wand.
You can get it if you really want. You can get it.
Well, next up's the second law of situation and summation force equals mass times acceleration. That's the second law, Newton foresaw. If you want more, then the third law is in store. You have to hold within yourself the ideals and vision of what it is you want to accomplish, and be willing and comfortable with saying the path to getting there might not be the conventional path. And then we have the idea of revolutionary practice means shifting things against the current authorities. Now, who is the penultimate authority in your school? You. You're the principal. Therefore, to truly do revolutionary work, what do you have to do? You're going to have to revolt against the current authorities. That means you're going to have to revolt against yourself. We are looking at revolutionary like it's an outside action. To truly do revolutionary practice in your schools, you have to do the work of reprogramming yourself.
You can be a voice in the revolution. You can join the change makers by making a commitment to stand in the gap for all children and help support their dreams until they can stand alone. You can help them create that thing that will make this world awesome. Join the revolution at a school near you.
See here, sir, when I call your name, roll call, Wholeness. Yes, sir. Jarrett. Yes, sir. Reed. Yes, sir. Rattray. Yes, sir. Phillips. Yes, sir. Brown. Yes, sir. Are you in the revolution race? Are you in the revolution race? Join in the revolution. Join in the revolution. With JN Foundation. Join in the revolution. With JN Foundation. Here we go. Revolution, 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 revolution. Right now.